Um, so today we are going to see a simultaneous equation question. Okay. First of all, we'll read the question. It's an exam question. The following describes how the students and teachers of a school are involved in a tree planting event. So in a school there is an event. So they are going to plant trees. Okay, that's the event. A total of rupees 16,500 is collected. So usually, if there is an event in a school, uh, the school community or the school would collect money from the students. That's usual. Okay, so they are collecting 16,500 rupees. They are collecting. Okay, whatever, like whichever country you are in, maybe you can think like $16,500 or whatever. Okay, with each student contributing rupees 150. So $150 or rupees 150. Okay, so each student is giving 150 rupees, and each teacher contributing rupees 500. So here teacher also giving, student also giving. So they both are giving some amount of money. Student is giving 150, teacher is giving 500. Okay, then 330 saplings are bought with this money, and all of them are distributed to be planted. So basically, they are buying some plants. Okay, so they are buying 330 plants, small trees. Okay, small trees or plants. Okay, so they are buying 330 and they are going to plant it. Okay, they are going to plant it by giving each student five saplings and each teacher two saplings. It means uh, they are going to plant it, so each student get five plants. So like they are giving five plants to each student. So a student will get five plants and they will plant that five plants or five trees. Okay, and a teacher is responsible for planting two trees, two plants. Okay, okay. By constructing a pair of simultaneous equation and solving them, find the number of students and the number of teachers. Okay, so the question is, find the number of students and the number of teachers. Okay, so we are going to find the number of students and number of teachers. So that is the question. So we'll take number. Okay, wait. So we'll take number of students as x. Okay, so whatever we are going to find, we will take it as a variable. Okay, xy. Okay, so number of teachers in that school is, let's say, y. So number of students is x, number of teachers is y. So first thing you have to find, you have to understand what we are going to find. We are going to find the number of students and we are going to find the number of teachers. So we want to assign a variable. Assign means like we will put a variable for it. Number of students is equal to x, number of teachers is equal to y. Okay, so there are two variables, two unknown variables. We don't know the x, we don't know the y, we have to find it. So this is called unknown variable. Okay, so there are two variables, so it means we need at least two equations. We need at least two equations with this x and y to find the x and y. Okay, it may be confusing. Okay, the thing is we have to get two equations, then only we can find x and y. Okay, so next thing you have to do is you have to form two equations. Okay, we'll form it. Wait. So they are talking about money, 16,500. They are talking about money. Other than that, they are talking about number of plants, 330. So there are two things. One is money, the other one is number of plants. So with these two, we can form two equations. Okay, okay. We'll see. Let's say, for example, let's say like one student is giving 150. One teacher is giving 500. Okay, in the question they have said one student is giving 150, one teacher is giving 500. Let's say, for example, let's say there are two students. So how much money they would give? 150 into 2. One student would give 150. If there are two students, 150 into 2, that would be 300. Let's say there are three teachers. Okay, two students, three teachers. Okay, okay, 500 into 3. One teacher would give 500. If there are three teachers, so there that would be 500 into 3. So 1500 would be collected. So how much money totally we can collect? 1500 plus 300, so 1800. Okay, so the amount of money each student give into number of student, the amount of money each teacher give into the number of teacher. Okay, that's it. That, so 150 into how many students are there, we have taken it as x. So 150 into x. Okay, so we want to add this two, then only we can get the total money. So plus uh one teacher is giving 500, so 500 into how many teachers are there, we have taken it as x. So x y, this is equal to, in the question they have told that they are getting a total of 16,500. So the total amount collected is 16,500. So 150x plus 500y is equal to 16,500. This is equation number 1. So from the money, like from the money thing, we have formed one equation. So this is how you form equations. Okay. So next they are talking about number of plants. Okay. Okay. So each student would get 5 plants and teacher would get 2 plants. Okay. Okay. So same thing. Uh, each student would get 5 plants. So then 5 into number of students. For example, if there are 3 students, 5 into 3, totally 15 plants would be given. Same thing. So 5 into number of students plus teacher would get two plants. So 2 into y. This is equal to how many total plants? 330. The question itself, they have given sorry, wait. The question itself, they have given 330 saplings. Sapling means plant. Okay. So 5x plus 2y is equal to 330. This is equation number 2. In this type of word questions, like if they didn't give the equations directly, if they have given it in words, you should be very careful in forming this equation. If you have formed this equation, then very easy, if you solve it you can get the answer. So solving is not a big task, forming these equations is little bit hard for like beginners. Okay, so two equations are formed. 150x plus 500y is equal to 6500. Next equation is 5x plus 2y is equal to 330. Equation number 1, equation number 2. Okay. Now we have to solve it. So how to solve it? So in order to solve it, what we can do is we can eliminate one variable. It means there are two variables now x y. So we can't find it directly. So what we would do is we would let's say we would eliminate means we will remove for x, we will remove x. Okay, we will keep only y. Then we can find the y easily. So how to remove it? Okay, for example, let's say 5 is equal to 5. 5 is equal to 5. Okay, it's obvious 5 is equal to 5. What I am going to do is I am going to multiply it by 3. So now is it equal? Will it be equal? 5 into 3 is 15. So is it equal to 5? No. So whatever you do here, you have to do the other side also. Whatever you do in the left side, you have to do in the right side. Then only this equal sign would be valid. Then only it will remain equal. Okay, so whatever you do in the left hand side, you have to do it in the right hand side. Okay, so we will take this equation 2. We will take this equation 2 and multiply it by 30. Okay, now you may have a question why we are multiplying it by 30. Okay, here you see it is 150. Here you see it is 5. 5 into 30 is 150. 5 into 30 is 150. That is the reason I am multiplying it by 30. Okay, just wait and see. So let's say we will take equation number 2, multiply both sides. Okay, if you are going to 30 into 5x plus 2y, 30 into 330. Okay, okay. So if you are going to multiply it in the left hand side, you have to do it in the right hand side also. Then only it will be equal. So 30 into 5x, 150x, 30 into 2y. So that is here plus, so plus 30 into 2y means 30 into 2, 60, 60y. This is equal to 330 into 30. So 33 into 3 is 99. So there is one zero, another zero, so two zeros. Okay. 9,900. Let's say this is equation number 3. So now you see here also 150x, here also 150x. Okay. So what we are going to do is equation number 1 minus equation number 3. Okay. So what is the equation number 1? 150x plus 500y. So 150x plus 500y minus, what is the equation number 3? 150x plus 60y is equal to, here 16,500, here minus, so we are subtracting, so minus 9,900. Okay, so 150x plus 500y minus, so minus into plus minus, so 150x minus into plus minus, so minus 60y is equal to 16,500 minus 9,900. So it would be 6,600. Okay, 6,600. So you see 150x minus 150x. So like it, 150 minus 150 is 0. So this would get cancelled. 150x minus 150x is 0. Okay, so this would be get cancelled. 500y minus 60y. 500 minus 60 is 440. So 440y. This would get cancelled. So 500 minus 60 is 440y. This is equal to 6,600. Now you see x is gone. That is the reason we multiplied by 30. Now x is gone. Only y is there. So we can easily find. So it's like this. 440 mangoes is equal to 6,600. It means one mango is how much. So what we have to do? I'm just taking a mango example. Okay, don't get confused. So 440 into y is equal to 6,600. So y is equal to 6,600 divided by 440. Okay. Mm, here 1010. Okay. 660 divided by 44. If we divide it, 660 divided by 44, it would be equal to 50. So it would be 50. So what is 15? Y is equal to 15. So what is y actually? Here if you go, number of teachers is y. So number of teachers, so number of teachers is 15. It means there are 15 teachers in that school. How many teachers? 15. Okay. Now we have to find the number of students. Let's take a simple equation here. Okay, let's take this second equation. Okay, you can take any equation. There are three equations we have formed, one, two. Three is formed by two, so like it means there are two equations, first one, second one. You can take any of it, okay, your wish. This is a simple equation, so I am taking this. Okay, 5x plus 2y is equal to 330. Okay, you can take the other equation also, other equation also, no problem. So 5x plus 2 into y, we have already found the y is equal to 50. So 2 into 50 is equal to 330. So 5x is equal to, say, 5x plus 2 into 15, 30, 330. So 5x plus 30 is equal to 330. So 5x is equal to 330 divide minus 30. So you may get confused why I am subtracting here. Maybe I would write like this. Okay, what I told you, to make, like, to maintain this equal sign, whatever we do in the left hand side, we have to do it in the right hand side also. Whatever we do in the left hand side, we have to do it in the right hand side, then only this equal would be same. So 5x plus 30 is equal to 330. We need this only, so we need to remove this. So what we can do is 30, we will put a minus 30, we will put minus 30. So if we put a minus 30 in the left hand side, we have to do it in the right hand side also, we have to put it in the right hand side also. So now 5x, 30 minus 30 is 0. So 5x, 330 minus 30 is 300. Okay, so you can actually it's like this. For easiness, like what we can do is here it is getting added, right, plus 30. So if you want to, you can take this to the right side. Here it is getting added, so you have to put minus 30. Okay, simply you can write like this, but actually it is, we got that from like this step. Okay, we are subtracting this side and the other side, so we will get 5x equal to 300. Okay, so don't get confused. Okay, so whichever way you are comfortable, do it. Okay, so 5x is equal to 300. So x is equal to 300 by 5, that is equal to 60. So what is x? Number of students is equal to x. So number of student is 60. So number of teachers is 15. So number of students in the school is 60, number of teachers in the school is 15. So that is the question. So what is the question? We'll see. Mm, find the number of students and the number of teachers. Student is 60, teachers is, there are 15 teachers. So that is the answer. Okay, so I hope you understood this question. So this is a simultaneous equation question. So and this was an exam question. So I hope you understood. Thank you very much.